I wish I knew what mic was being used earlier, because I have no idea. Hello, Sam. Can you hear me okay? I hope so. We've been having mic problems. That's good. That's good. I hope it doesn't cut out. We're going to just probably sit here and talk for, let's say, 10 minutes, and then I'm going to try to play a game, and hopefully everything will just keep working. Oh, Muscle Mani? Is that Hussein? Hussein? I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce that name. Hussein. Like a certain ruler and former ruler of the Middle Eastern nation, Hussein. Just want to make sure. I really would hate to say that and end up having offended somebody because, no, it's not that name, no. But okay. I'm glad I got it right. How are you guys doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope your mic hasn't cut out yet. Be sure to tell your friends, tell your cousin, tell your uncle, tell everybody you know to come on and stop by. We're live till about 6 p.m. Central Time. At least that's the hope and the dream. Doesn't seem like the pronounced muscle. It looks like Musa. Especially if we're going with a dialect that's similar to the pronunciation of the first name. Musulmani? That's how I would probably pronounce it. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad I can pronounce it properly for you. How's everything going where you are? Hope the weather's treating you well. That's cool. That's cool. I'm also in the States, Missouri. Oh, that webcam is hooked up. I bet you that's where I'm coming from, huh? Aha! Probably finicky. Michigan. Awesome. I am doing pretty good, thank you. My mood feels pretty dang good today. I think it's going to be a wonderful day. Blessed by God. I've been having some congestion in my nose till today, where I can finally breathe out of it fairly well. So that would help really great if I were doing my singing today. But today is not about singing. Today is about, I don't know what it's gonna be about, to be honest. Still kind of trying to figure that out. I've had so many my live stream fail because the mic went out. And I think all my regulars have given up on me today. Yeah, I on my regular days, Monday through Saturday, I do about 2 hours of singing. Usually 1 hour of my choice, 1 hour of the viewer's choice. So I enjoy it. Hey, boom, boom. Hey, Brett, how you doing? How you doing, boom, boom? All right, Brett. Um, I don't entirely know. Still trying to actually figure that out. Like I know the intention is to play some games, but haven't really decided what would be a good one to do. Ha. All right, Brent, take care. These are all the Final Fantasies I have installed. There's no point in having a demo installed of that since I have the full game. I don't think that's dehumanizing. Job titles. I mean, if you're a cashier, you're a label cashier is your job title. I mean, and since my intention is to entertain, I find the word entertain to be quite good. Final Fantasy VII is an interesting one, in my opinion, because I don't know. I felt like when the original Final Fantasy VII was released, the graphics were all over the place. They had super real in another place, and I really wanted to like the remake, but I got really stuck in this one spot, and I just couldn't figure out where to go. Entertaining. I don't really find it drains me most of the time. In fact, the entertaining part is something I've always enjoyed. I mean, even before I found the platform to do it on, I when I would talk to people, individually or in small groups, when I was just out and about, when I can make someone smile and laugh, I makes me feel like $1,000,000 bucks. So it's like And now that I have a platform where my audience is reasonably sized, it makes me feel very good. Now, I will say that when I'm on here and I see people fighting, that does drain me. I hate when people fight. How are you? I've had a couple of live streams that honestly, there were some people fighting, and I just felt like, ugh. Yeah, I guess you could. I lean towards the ideas of peace and harmony more than anything, but don't let that fool you. Honestly, if a fight came down to it, I know how and I will. I practiced martial arts a bit in my life, and while I never had to fight, I have enough confidence in myself to know that I think I could hold my own. I guess maybe pacifist is too strong a word. So I don't know. I'm not sure there's a right word for what I am, but I would rather the world exist in harmony and peace if that were possible. I'd love to do some interviews, spread my ideas around. Oh no, I think we lost Mysterious Frog. Hey, Boom Boom, are you still there? It's a mixed martial arts style. Sholum T is the name. The My instructor also taught us a little bit of Chinese boxing. He had an emphasis on making sure you did low kicks more than high kicks, um, good defense and counters. Hey, AS, how you doing? I feel like my counter on telling me how many people are here is a little broken. I don't know who's on and who's not, and who's on first. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. It's a good day so far. I know today I won't have to do any singing. Hey, Redbone, I'm feeling pretty good. Thanks, man. How you doing? It's okay. The last couple of attempts were failures because the mic cut out. I'm hoping the mic doesn't cut out again. Still trying to figure out what to play. So far, we've been running for 15 minutes and the mic hasn't cut out, so that's a good thing. I will say that so far, the having just a low number of people is pretty nice. Honestly, this is probably, I haven't done a lot of live game streaming in a while, so this is kind of I'm hoping to make this a regular Sunday event. Um, I'm guessing you're asking how a parent, how a child's character is formed by their parents, and I mean, yeah, parents have a lot to do with it. Hey Nathan, how you doing? I think that not just parents, though. I think that honestly, a lot of the media that children grow up with also has an effect. Not as much as parents, but I grew up watching a lot of shows where there were heroes who saved people, who looked out for the weak and protected those who couldn't protect themselves. And here I am, a man who will stand up for those who need it. This is kind of a combination of all the things that I grew up with. So it's like, yeah, parents are definitely a major part, but you can't discount all the things that come together to form a person's morality. Hmm. That's cool. I don't see too many airplanes around where I'm living. This Poplar Bluff just doesn't really have a lot of air traffic. Hard to say. I think that I think most people are born pretty much empty vessels, and that what you get out is what you put in. I'm not. That's not to say that a person's ability to choose and think um, that and I were born to the exact same parents, one, and raised in an entirely different family. But we basically have the exact same genetic structure. I mean, same beginnings, same everything. And while my sister wasn't exactly a bad person, she wasn't the best either. She had a lot of very questionable ideas that she thought were okay. And I think that I mean, she really had a lot of things, really think she didn't realize were wrong that she were doing. Oh, hi, Willie. All right, that's Wilkie's Universe. Hello. Okay, how you doing today? Well, let me ask you, would you allow an underage child to watch pornographic material? The answer would probably be no, you wouldn't. Most of us know that's morally wrong. You too, my sister allowed her son to watch it. Not even 9. Said she wanted to prepare him for the real world. That's what I heard later down the line. She thought this was morally acceptable. Probably G.I. Joe or Thundercats. I like both of those shows a lot. And Ranma 1/2. But back before marijuana was legalized, she was doing, so she was taking a lot of morally gray chances and just I don't know her personal use of porn, and I don't have a problem with adults watching it. Maybe that's my moral problem. It's a choice that only adults should be allowed to make. Are you, and if you're an adult and you choose to do that, that should be your choice. But a child should not be exposed to that ever. That's because I was asked how I felt, how I knew my sister's moral character had things about it that were wrong. Now that is, I think there's a right or wrong. Personally, I know my parents would say, "Oh my God, you can't watch that," and they would be like, oh, "Okay." I feel like morality should be based on the following criterion: is it going to hurt somebody if you do it? And if the answer is no, I don't feel like it should be morally wrong. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot. I can see how some people might find it questionable, but long story short, I definitely don't think that a child should be watching it. I don't believe there's any way to justify that at all. And that was one thing that if I had known my sister was doing, me and her would have had a big fight. And I probably would have, I hate to say, but I probably would have taken steps to have her son removed from that home if she didn't change. I loved her. I loved her a lot. But just because you love someone doesn't mean you let them do the wrong things in life. So that's how I thought. Oh, sorry. I go crazy a little bit. A child's mind is definitely prepared to differentiate between, let's say, some videos depict violence against women, but it's consensual. But a child watching won't understand that. At least it is unlikely that they would. An adult's mind understands the difference between fantasy and reality. Ergo, you and I would know watching something online, whether it's adult content or, let's just say, fantasy. For example, if you watch you know, most likely, that it's all fake. It's all rehearsed and scripted and planned in advance, and they know who's going to win before the bell rings to start their match. We know that. When it comes to a child, though, most children cannot differentiate that, or at least there's no guarantee. Some children, I mean, I'm sure you could make an argument that some children are more advanced than others, and some even have more, advanced minds than adults. But how do we know this? How can we be sure? We know for certainty that by 18, most of us have developed our cognitive function to the point where we do know this. And instead of trying to figure out which child is which, it's better to have a blanket rule. That way, all children are treated equally. But hello, Kay. How you doing today? I do kind of remember your name. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I guess Hussein, it's just kind of, I don't know if we can come to a definitive agreement because we have what we call blanket rules that cover we assume that most people fall under, and sometimes it's wrong, but to at least assume certain specifics. I mean, probably a good thing I don't make the laws because I don't know how they would look. And honestly, like if we're going to talk horror, I don't like the gory stuff. I see that stuff, and even though I know it's not real, I can't stand seeing gore. I don't like it, and I avoid, especially the more severe and the worse amount that you got. I avoid it. Okay, man. You have a good night. Sleep well. No need to apologize. I hope my answers haven't frustrated you, Hussein. Hopefully, Cade, if I keep doing this every Sunday on a regular basis, we'll build up that viewership. People, will come to expect that I'm going to be on, and hopefully that will help. My problem, I think, is just that I'm very new at live streaming. And I haven't entirely solved the audio problem for when I'm doing live streams, so when I play, come and go through and comes out my speakers and then gets picked up by my mic. So it's like, but I do know that everyone who shows up, hopefully they can hit the like button because that actually makes me show up more. It's funny because I do my normal live streams Monday through Saturday, and I have a 21,000 plus people who subscribe to me, but for some reason, none of them show up when I do game streaming. Well, some do, but very few. And I don't quite understand, are they not getting notified? Or is it something else? So it's like, so the game streams are kind of separate from, and that means I have to start all the way over with those viewers. But could be. But hey, you already hit that like button. That'll help me out a lot. I would appreciate it. I do know I need to probably start playing a game. I just don't know what to play. I think part of my problem is I just don't play games much anymore. So when it comes right down to it, it's like hard to pick. I'm doing pretty good, Kay. How you feeling? Started thinking I may be going about this studio thing all wrong. That's good to hear, Kay. That'd be nice to put a door here. Put a soundproof window here. And then convert that sunroom into a prop room. I'm not sure. I mean, I suppose in a way you could also say that that means all perceptions don't live in another person's world. So we form our opinions and thoughts based on what we see and take in, and guess that's part of why. I know that many people would probably be surprised at some what goes on in my mind. I try to be transparent and I try to always say what's on my mind, but there are some things that we just don't say in a civilized civilization. So I'm sure some people would be surprised to know the full depths of me, and that's okay. There are some things I keep inside to because they're just for me. And as far as that girl, you formed your sense of reality about her based on what she did, said, and what you took in while you were around her. As long as you continue to remain open minded about who she is, next time you should be okay. Honestly, being open minded seems to be the hardest thing for people to figure out that it's useful, it's helpful. It's like if you never close your mind to the possibilities of what a person is or isn't, then should be doing all right. Hey, Lillian, thank you. How are you today, Lillian? Hey, Nate, how you doing? Oh yeah, that is good. And I know the people that are on. I'm doing pretty good. Going out, talking to Hussein and all y'all. It's been a good day so far. I hope I'm not becoming claustrophobic, though. Oh, no. Let me know if it gets real bad. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. I was trying to do a test. I can't hear myself. Huh. Damn. Very odd. I wonder if the cable I'm using is getting interference. But then Lillian's not having any problems, so I don't know what to do. It's weird. Aha! I figured out why I couldn't hear myself. Yeah, I'm hoping whatever I can pick will be entertaining for everyone. We adore you. Mm-hmm. um, someone's hitting the heart button. Yeah, that's good. I like the heart button. All right, Lester, take care. I hate migraines. I keep bottles of Excedrin everywhere I reside in my house. That way, I got something I can take. Uh, I think I need to do something about that audio system problem. I heard it cut out because I said bye Lillian, but it oh. Red Dead Redemption, but I need to do something about audio. So, guys, I apologize. We're going to have to restart the stream one more time, but I got to run to the house and hopefully I'm going to grab a mic that'll work. I have to consider coming back. In about no more than 20 minutes tops. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next attempt.